Good morning, folks. Welcome back. Here we go again, right? Thinking today we're going to make a cave off the cliffs of the island of Shropsland. So on the planet in the main area again, we'll leave our heroes for a little while. And yeah, let's jump into it. I'm trying to decide what the best way to get the space set up would be. And I honestly don't know. Um, let's go the plane. Well, or no, let's go the plane. We'll do it this way. And S50. I'm actually going to bring my spaceship from the other day in because it has to rest in here. So let's open that up too. Morning, Micah. Yeah, so I made this ship over the weekend, and this is what we're going to use for our. Make sure it can land here. It was pretty good. Didn't do much, but had some tasty food. Weather was nice. It's hard to argue with. Okay, here we go. Here's our ship. And yeah, did I keep it all separate still? Ship, let's just see. I can't even remember. No, we did it right. Good deal. And I even like these. I like this thing too. So let's grab this and yeah, that M ship and this M ship. We'll just keep all that stuff. And this M ship. Great. It was good. Turn on ship. Select objects. Control C. Copy objects. Come back over here. Control V. Because it's much bigger. Oh, god damn it. I hate when it does this. Right, I didn't save it. Okay, well, we can fix it. It's fine. I don't want any of these things. Doop, doop. Go away. Okay. Delete. No, come on. Oh, did you open them all back up again? Ah, of course you did. Delete collection. Yeah, well. Hey, Infinity. Okay, there we go. Delete hierarchy. Good deal. We got rid of all those, and we can just get rid of. Shimmy Smoke, we're going to move that to VDB. Cool. Area lights are fine. Cockpit we can get rid of. That thing we can get rid of. There we go. Got our ship again. And I'm just going to take it all. All right. Not including this, that plane. Move that to ground. There we go. And for right now, we'll move. Oh, we don't need the sun. Probably by accident. Move all this to ship. There we go. Okay. And let's just make it unselectable for right now. Okay, so that's going to be that's our scale. So we need this to be bigger. We want our cave to be about that big. Yeah, that sounds good. Rotation scale. Now, maybe the best way to do it is just to knife it. Could make it kind of. Yeah. Okay, so in edit mode, knife tool, K. To keep it kind of. Great. 3ix faces. Is that going to be our, I don't know what that is. Something in ship. What is it? We don't want it. Delete. There we go. Okay. Anyway. Ground. So that's going to be our top-down map. Okay, edit, E, and bring it up. Like that. Cool. And then 3x faces. We need to do more than that. Probably needs to be higher than that too. Realistically speaking, that seems like a good space. Okay, let's take it and quad remesh it so we can adjust it. And it's quad count of like 500. Sure. Remesh it and tab. That seems reasonably good. Q, get rid of the sharps. Cool. Now control 1, control 2. Yeah, 1 will be fine. Gives us that. Now we need to clearly start warping this out a little bit so it's less straight up looking. Let's just do that. Turn on. And you can see we have, we're doing this as sub D. So we're moving the unadjusted shapes just to give us a bit more. I want it to be a bit less, stay smooth, but certainly less squared off. And we're going to apply auto trainer on it too, obviously, or probably obviously. Let's bring that up. Bring all this kind of up a little bit. We're probably going to need to edit this with the sculpt tool once we're done with that too, but let's just see if we can get it kind of started. So it feels kind of, it's cave-like, and we want to make sure we try to avoid sharp cuts like that because it's going to just barf or overhang. We don't really want that. Okay. I like it. Let's apply the subdivision and see how big. Yeah, looks fine. Shouldn't be too much. F4. Oh, and we want to tab or Alt V, face orientation, tab A, Shift N, and turn it all to the inside. Cool. So, because we're pasting the inside of this cave, we don't care about the outside. We're never going to look outside of it. F4, append, auto terrainer, node tree. There we go, trainer base. And add modifier, trainer base. Whew. That's a little bit extreme, as I expected. Let's see, rather than changing the strength, just the scale, I can't remember which direction it goes. We're at 0.05. We got a 0.1. Does it make it more? Yeah. 0.01. Yeah. That makes it, smoother. And we can cut our strength down to like 10. That'll fix that overlap. Maybe make this a bit bigger. Yeah, we're gonna have to just deal with that overlap ourselves, probably. That feels cave-like. And cave-like is what we wanted. We do need to add some more fun things, though. Now we've got that set up, and I'm good with that. Let's call this our base for right now. Edit it, and 3. I'm gonna select that, 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 that. Just a couple of these suckers here. not that one, maybe this one. And circle, no. 3. Yeah, Q. Oh, face, that's right, poke faces. 1, control minus just to get the center. Now circle. There we go. 3, E. E. Scale. Oh, scale, individual origins. Tab. Let's see what we got. Got some weird spiky things. Not loving them. Let's do it a little less organized. I think even if it's going to slow it down, we might want to see it while we're doing it. And it will slow us down. Oh, we can go to best resolution of like 2 for right now. That'll speed it up. We'll go back to 4 in a bit. Cool. And here, so I get a few stalagmites, stalactites coming down, you know. Sure, that works. And just a couple. This just seems like it's going all right though. I don't know. I don't think I like that one. Very big there, isn't it? We can just edit it, I suppose, on our own. Let's see. W subdivide. There we go. That's better. Just got a couple small ones. Don't want to make it too much because we want still our ship to be able to come in and out of this thing. But we also want to add enough interest that it's worth playing around in here. And I'm just going to come over here and E, G, Z. Okay. And E, G, Z. Scale. Is that enough? Maybe that's enough. Maybe 1 or 2 more back here. E, G, Z. Scale, E, scale. S at 0. E. Ooh, interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. Let's just do it here. Interesting does not always mean good. Okay. Yeah, that seems all right. Let's go back up to 4, see what chaos we have wrought. That's not bad. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. I like it. And we're definitely going to need to flatten down things for our ship one way or another. But that's fine. Let's maybe do that now. Tab. Let's turn it off so we can see. And 7, 9. Okay. C. Could grab these ones. Cool. SZ0. Turn on proportional again. SZ0. Shrink it down. Interesting. Cool. I like that. That works for me quite nicely. And we will assign it vertex group of detail. So I'll keep it flat when we exit. Yeah. Alrighty. Cool. Now let's just, because it doesn't care, let's grab our whole thing and GZ and just bring it down there. So that's kind of what we're looking at. Nice. Nice. I like it. Okay. Let's apply our geometry node. So now we just have this as actual geom node mesh. That's okay. That's fine. Got a little bit of things. Let's take it. Let's fix it. Sculpt mode. Let's smooth this down to fix that overlap. Do the same here and here. I don't know. It's gonna matter. Like I don't think we'll ever see it, but you know, it's fine. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. I like it. Let's see. Looks like we need to do it a bit there. We could even just grab our snake hook and pull it down a little bit. Ooh, yeah. Just tweak it just sort of slightly. Ooh, well, I wasn't going to do that one, but fine. And that makes them a little bit more organic. We can come close to touching here. Go straight to just a regular move. Bring them in. And yeah, something like that. Sure. It's kind of neat looking, I guess. Object mode. Let's do our usual thing now. Edit, select it all. Do a little bit of random flows, quick displace. Strength of 1, scale of 5. Yeah. Okay, I like it. And then Shift Q, let's do it again. Quick displace, scale of strength of 0.5, size of 2. That'll add some sub detail. And then one more time. Quick displace, strength of 0.2 and size of 0.5. Okay, so we just added enough micro detail into this ground, and by doing it in 3 different layers of 3 different strengths, it kind of overlaps them on top of each other, and this feels better to me as ground. That's my plan. Seems to be working. Looks okay. Looks like a dragon mouth. I like it. I probably could. I think I've done it before. But right now I'm working on sort of stuff for the story, so I'm not sure that that fits to my story world that I'm building, but certainly could, yeah. I did a whole bunch of jungle stuff recently, so you kind of could. I mean, it depends what you're looking for. I think if you want to see how the jungle stuff is done, I've been doing that. I did that last month, a whole bunch. Lost temples, that's pretty straightforward, but we're going to do more of that probably this week too. I think it's going to be desert versus jungle, but you know. All right, let's save because we haven't saved yet. Yep. New 240610. Jesus. 1 live stream. Smuggler's Cave. Okay. Nice. Now, how do we want to do some water? We do want some water in here. Do we want it flat and smooth? I don't think we do. Let's that's one, Shift A, mesh, plane. It doesn't matter because the first thing we're going to do to it is deform it with an ocean curve. Where is the ocean one? Always move these around. Is it physics? Yeah, physics ocean. Yeah, that's cool. It's kind of relatively wavy, but not hugely so. Repeat it 3 by 3. Is that enough to give us our whole space? Pretty much, yeah. Maybe we'll go a little, let's go to 4, which is overkill, but then we can have a little bit of water on the outside here too. And I'm going to take its resolution, even in view, to like 15. Yeah, 15. That seems good enough. Yeah, I don't care about the water too much, but I didn't want it to be flat this time. Yeah, just go ahead and apply it. Insta water plane. GZ, bring it down. I want it to be more like that. Yeah. Okay, and now that we know that, now we can come here and edit our ground again with sculpt mode. It's all kind of a back and forth, right? Take that in. So we got all the way around, but you can still reach out basically to the end there. Cool. And I want to make sure that there's no like weird puddles, although that would be fine too, honestly, but yeah, that looks good. Okay, save. And it's a little hard to tell the scale, but there's our ramp. This is a huge cave, so a person's just like that big. Let's take a look at it with color. See what we got. Yeah. It's dark, but I mean, we wanted it to be dark. We knew that was going to happen. We got our little light thing going on here. Cool. Now, we like this material, but I think we want it a little wetter this time. But it is a good material. So let's just see if we can tweak it just a titch. It wasn't really made for tweaking. I mean, I didn't make it. The other guy did, the guy who made Auto Trainer, but it's still pretty straightforward. Let's see. Let's come back and look at it with just it. And we'll look at it from the outside, but you'll see. So this one is the rock texture mostly. Okay. Which is the one we want to edit. So here, roughness, we want a lot more dark. So let's take our dark end and bring it down. Let's see what it looks like. There we go. That should be way wetter now. Still not entirely enough, I don't think, but way more. See, this is our, okay. So that's the wall texture, and the top one is the ground texture. All right. So we're going to come into this. This is the ground texture. This is the one that's showing up underneath at the base. And we'll make it a bit less rough as well. Take it down to like that. And cool. It's not a whole lot done to it, but I think maybe that'll help some. Maybe I just want to make it even maybe a little bit. Where are we? Oh, and this one is also right. Let's take the roughness on this color ramp and tweak it too. All right, and then we're going to make this darker into like that. There we go. Let's see. Get a little bit of a sheen going on now. Yeah, now we got a bit of a sheen. That's what we wanted. Cool. So yeah, so it's a wet cave. It's not like a dry desert cave. And let's just give our water material too, so we can process through this. And I think I'll take it from aquatic spawn material. Which one? Lake, ocean. I feel like lake is probably our best for this kind of space. Convert to editable. Oh. Convert to editable, this one, right? Cool. And it's cycles, so 0. Go back again, take a look. Yeah, it gets weird because it doesn't have a ground underneath it, but once you get into here, which is where we're going to be, that looks good. And I'm going to now, where is it? I always forget. Here, yeah, turn off the floor. I don't need it, and it gets in my way for seeing that stuff. Okay. Right. So we need some lights, and we need some more human type stuff. We could just come in here and set up a camera real quick first. Photographer, the ARRI, and we're going to set its, oh, right, clip end to 250. That should be good. Yeah. Lens, go to the anamorphic, resolution, Panavision, and let's just make it brighter. Let's change the exposure to like 7. See, that's still okay. Like we're just dark in this cave. Shockingly, it's a dark cave. But now that outside light is just tremendously whatever. That's too much. We need to add more light versus bringing up all the light's power. Let's go to 7 again. Okay. But that'll give us what we need. Okay. Now, it's going to be a bit of a pain to work in here because it's hard to cut the floor from the ceiling of a cave, but let's try. Let's see what it does. Tab, Alt-Z, B, P, section. I think it actually should be okay on this one. There's nothing, it's not using AO, so whatever. So we can take this, move it to a new collection, ceiling, and turn it off so we can actually see the freaking ground and do things, because otherwise it's just a pain in the ass. Okay. We can always recombine them later if we need to. So we need some stuff in here. We need like a little camp. We need some lights. We need to make it feel like a decent smuggler setup. I think our first thing is probably a platform. Do I have it still here? Done so many things lately. Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay. Open. Don't save. And terrain generator up. Turning it off is much better than moving it. Moving it, you have to move it back again. That's always the pain. Like, oh God, no. Where did it go exactly? Line it gotta go. No, I gotta either remember the number or line it up again. No, I'm lazy. Just turn it off. I used to do this a lot when I was working on Snowpiercer, because you'd get a SketchUp train car and it had all this roof stuff everywhere, and it's like I can't put furniture in here until I cut it apart and get rid of this roof. So I did. I think this one again. We want this one, or do we want the one with all the lights? The one with the lights will give us more lights. It's more shocking. I'll go with this one. I don't hate these railings all that much. I can always change them too if I do. We're gonna have to put railings in there or Michael will be upset, so. Okay. Cool. So let's come here and morning, Michael. Shift A, mesh, plane. There's just a, oh, it's GZ, bring it up. So that's 2 meters. Let's just S3. So it's a 6-meter plane. Cool. Apply it and join it. We know the drill. L, P, separate it again. Delete this one. And object, set origin to geometry. Yes. And now we can come to this one. We already moved this to ground, right? Yes, we did. So here, base, terrain collection, ground, platform. Woohoo! I think we need to bring a person in now so we can kind of start really seeing. Because this is much bigger probably than my brain wants to believe it is. Yeah. Yeah, that is the case. Okay. I'm going to turn off in edit mode just so I can see it better. And that seems like an acceptable platform space. I don't really want it super close to our ship though, because they do have to land. Turn off proportional editing. So we'll keep it over there. Cool. We want something close enough we can add stuff, but you know, hey, tab, W, subdivide it into 3. That brings us back into 2-meter cubes again, because we did 6. Cool. And 7, 2, E, X minus 2. Yep. I like keeping it square when possible with this material just because it gives us nice boxes once we're done. Keeps it looking right. Okay. And then maybe I wanted to do it more. Sure. 2, Shift S2, object around the 3 cursor. I meant to do this before, but whatever. RY. That might be stairs. Let's see, is that a big enough angle that stairs? Yes, it is. Okay. I wasn't sure if it's going to be a stair or a ramp, but stairs, fine. Cool. Now let's just go a little nutty. And we're going for the old sci-fi platform thing, which usually makes no damn sense. Pirate platforms, same way. It's like, why are you this way? We don't know. There's just way too much shit here, but EY minus 2. I'm just going to create a little bit of a kind of a moving space. There we go. Cool. And again, let's go to here, 2, Shift S2, 3, RX, down, but not enough to go to stairs. We just want a ramp this time. Yep, because ramps are also cool. 2, EY minus 2, and 3, SZ0. Flatten that back down. Nope. Ooh. Not around global, around digital origin. SZ0. Great. It's already. 2, EY minus 2, EY minus 2, EY minus 2, because I think I duped it. Yep, I did. Cool. Fix that. Now 2, I'm just making another platform. EX minus 2, and over here, EX2. Just keeping our geometry clean. I could have just grown it and played with it, but this is fine. And it keeps all these components sort of made out of the same shape. Yes, that is also true. In fact, because that is also true, why don't we make a big ramp here? That'd be fun. 2. Double wide. EX minus 2, Shift R, 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 big one. Great. And then here, select all them. Good deal. And again, 3D cursor, RY. It's going to kind of come into that ground, isn't it, a little bit? Well, that might be okay. Let's see. Yeah, fine. I can live with that. Nice ramp. Is this not sticking through? Yeah, where am I? Okay. Seems like it is. Let's look. Just want to make sure my ground is sticking. No, it's not sticking to the ground. Why is it not coming down all the way to the ground? It should be. Is this getting confused? Well, screw it. We can just do this. See. 3, Shift D, GZ. It does not want to, it doesn't think the ground goes down to there. It's getting confused. That's strange. I don't think we're going to really notice that, but it's, that fakes it out. I mean, that's fine. I just don't know why it's doing it. It's getting confused. Getting confused here too. Control A, rotation scale. That's right. Control A, rotation scale. No. Don't want to do that. Why is it getting confused? Because it's going to ground. No. No. That's that angle out. Strange. There we go. I don't know why it's not actually giving us our full support down there. And it's annoying, but we can deal with it. And we will. Shift D, GZ, SZ0, good. GZ. There we go. We cheat. Sometimes we need to do that. Let's do it here too. This is the first time I've seen that happen. Normally this plugin is really good about sticking to the ground. Well, just by bringing it down like that. There we go. We fake it. That side. Solo it. SX. Okay. No. Still not going down all the way over there. Weird. I'm very confused. Oh, fine. 2 E. Actually, I'm going to unedit the scale of that thing. Come back. There we go. 2 EX minus 2. Great. F. Okay, that brings it down. Oh man, my allergies are driving me insane lately. I just had the massivest of headaches last week several times. It is awful. Okay, cool. So we got that. And maybe we'll make this one, excuse me, a bit bigger. So, tab 7. Let's see. Should we do this one too? Sure, probably should do this one too, since I'm cheating it. EY -2. Great. It's a big platform. EX2. Okay, I don't even think we need that middle one anymore. We came up with a better way. We just made it all the way down. LP section. Oh, not P, delete. Well, just X, fine. There we go. So we got a big spot for cargo to be stored, a ramp, and yeah, that looks cool. Again, still not, well, now I know why it's not going all the way down, but 3L, GZ. Great, yeah. That forces it to do something. Yeah, it's a little bit weird here. Okay. 7. Save. Yeah, we're doing okay. Let's add another platform off here to EY2. For EX -2. Cool. Let's see what it's still not going down. That's just really bizarre. I wonder why it thinks the base of that thing is there. Let's see, Control A, location? No, because it's just thinking it's stopping there at that height. I do not know why. Just check, make sure face orientation. No, it's right. Never had this problem with this plugin before. All right, well, fine. Yeah, it's still being, oh, I know why it's being weird there, I think, but okay. I mean, it's going to be dark. It's probably fine, but it's annoying. Okay, there we go. That's better. Don't be that way. Okay, so there's our platform. We need some more lights and we need some stuff on here. Where do we want to get our lights from? I could just make one today. What time is it? Yeah, let's just make one. Not steal someone else's street light today. Let's go to right there. Shift A, mesh, cube. Sure. S.5. 1 meter base sounds good. Come to it and G. Let's move it to like right there. Okay. Control A, rotation, scale. 1 meter is actually still probably a bit big, but maybe let's shrink it down a little bit. S, or object, individual origin, right? Yeah. Scale. Oh, individual origin. Scale. Having that kind of day, aren't I? Control A, rotation scale, fine. And GZ. To there, yep. And onto our platform. Yeah, that seems like a good scale. Particularly because grab those and we're gonna bevel that in like that. Sure. And then 3 inset to like there. Z4. Okay, yep, that works for me. And then E scale to there and E and 0.5. Okay. Nice. And then let's grab this one, this one, this one, and this one. Alt E along normals. Out to there. Sure. Control plus, control bevel. Bevel them in like that. That top panel's awful. Oh, what do we not grab? What do we not need to bevel? Can we just select this too? There we go. No, to there's fine. Nobody getting spliced out weird. Great. Okay. And then 3. These. Inset. Up. And let's see. Give it a base material of something. And then edit. And a new material, assign. And I think we're going to go with cool lights today. So like a cool, there we go. Add material. Yep. And save. And what do we want our main one to be? I mean, we could just do, what you call it? Hull, but, and where's my, over here? Yes. What's this material? Sci-fi steel. Let's try that. Sci-fi steel. And Z8. Let's see. Probably bright right now without a roof on, is my guess. It's not too bad. Let's see. Dot. Those feel a bit chunky, don't they? I mean, it's okay, but I don't know. As I look at it, it should either be taller or smaller here at the top. Plus, 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 minus. Great. See, select all that. Right, got it. Okay, SZ. Let's see if this works, just to do it that way. Is that better? Might be. Maybe that's all we needed. Make it just a bit narrower. S, Shift Z, take that in. Yeah, okay. I like that better. I think that's a better poll for us. A, U, cube projection. Just make sure it's all got something. Let's see what we got. Yeah, that works for me. Let's do just a bit of like blinging to it now. Okay, solo it. Tab, you know what's going on. We all do. We can go all the way up to there. We don't need the bottom. And Q, or Shift Q. And in panels, cut a 1, 2, and radial. Square. Yeah, that works for me. Actually, let's undo that. I want to do one more thing first. That is this, and add some edge cuts so it's not quite so long. Plus. Three. There we go. Panels, square. Try without a cut first now. It's very even because there's nothing to distort it. Could add some notches. See if that does anything. Let's see. Or we just go to radial, which should make it a little bit more. Even radial square. Okay. Walk it. Walk gives it like weird. No, even walk's doing nothing today. Cut 1. There we go. Yeah, sure. That works for me. And great. And so you create a cable from here to here, scale it down. I mean, why is it like that? We don't know. Cool. And why is there an external cable? It makes no sense. Simulate the cable. Cool. Convert to mesh. I think there's a sci-fi cable, right? Cables, sci-fi cables. And that's sci-fi steel, also sci-fi steel. Let's see if that gives us what we need. It's very shiny. It's very bright. I think sci-fi steel is still a little too shiny for me. And I think distressed hull might be a little too grungy for me for this one. But let's try metal siding. Just metal sheeting. Okay, let's try distressed hull. It's gonna be funny if that's what I go back to, and it probably will be, because it just looks good. And I gotta go up here on this one, right? Yeah, screw it. Well, the only thing we could try would be that could be interesting. I want to do on both of these two. I'm just going to join these together. And there's the top. Just get rid of that one. This hull. Now, hull color, we can go darker. Oh, it's getting a lot of ruin, isn't it? And wear distance. That's better. Sure, and I don't even mind that chevron there like that. That's fine. Okay. This is me getting entirely too caught in the weeds, but what is that? That's why it's not working. I understand now. Okay. This isn't in ground. This was my original one. It was in ground. Now it should be fine, even though I've built all these other things onto it now. Yep. Yeah, now it's fine. It's like I knew there'd be a reason. Why are you doing this? That's why. Okay. Anyway. That's why my platform was not sticking. Let's take this cable and join it to here. So it's part of our object. So that we can now duplicate that in several places. I know, right? Yeah, no one but me cared. Let's be honest. Put one here. And here. It's invisible cave floors, actually. That's what the problem was. Ceilings would have been good. Okay, come to that. That's close enough for good government work. Okay. Close enough for concept art, right? This one went up, didn't it? Now it's on. Okay. Line it up to there. And I think this platform is big enough we can put 4 on it, or at least 3. Let's see. Alt D, GY, Alt D, GX. Now 4 will be good. Alt D, GY. Okay. Is that one still too high? No. Way too far out though. Come here. Yeah, where it's too far out. It needs to be inside our thing, not outside. Both of these, like all 3 of these. Inside and inside. And this one too, probably, actually. Yeah, so we'll put it over here, off the walkway. Yeah. Good. Okay. Okay. Now, where are we at? Okay. Doing well. We need to put some stuff on top of this platform. We'll go with the time-honored tarp-covered objects because they're mine. Tarp-covered stuff. And let's bring it over. Cool. It's lining up reasonably well. Looks good. Alt D, GY -4. Yes. Cool. Alt D, GX -4. We won't have that one. It's a good selection of stuff. Then we'll throw a few other things on there just to kind of break it up a little bit. You are not lined up properly. Alt-R. Now you are. 7, G. Cool. And let's do this one here. Kind of throw it in over here like that. Cool. Lots of things. Not like that. Then let's see what else we can put on here. We need some kind of a building, just a little like shack sort of vibe, probably. I think we might actually just get it from favelas. I do think this is going to be cool once we get it done. So it's coming back up. Let's just turn back on ceiling and take a look at it, see where we're at. See how those lights do for us. We're going to need more. They do help though. I think let's turn off our ceiling. Just we'll do the lights while I'm getting it working. Shift A. Let's try with 1 if we can avoid doing 4 just to make our lives easier. Area, disk, radius is going to be roughly that. Not square, disk. There we go. And we're going to go with, because we made them cool, so let's go with cool, like 8,000, even 9,000 Kelvin. Save. Turn our ceiling back on. Let's just get this one working and then we'll move it. Power 100, 500, 500 works. Okay. At least we may have to cut it down a little bit, but 500 seems fine for right now. Ceiling 7, and I'm just gonna dupe it, I think. Alt D, G, line it up reasonably right. Alt D, again, line it up reasonably correct. Okay. Good deal. Oh, those are too high, right? Down to there, and that one's good. That one, is it too high? No, it's good. Oh, it's the same level as the other one, right? Yeah. Okay. Save. And we'll come back. Now we're here. We got our favela shacks. It's funny that humans are so into having roofs that we put roofs on things even in caves when we don't need roofs, but people do consistently. I've seen it over and over again. So it's like, why is there a roof? You've got a cave over your head. You literally don't need a roof, but you're still going to put one there. I'll use this one. Let's see, is that a full shack? Yeah, good enough. Control C, copy objects. I'm just going to move this to a new area, get it out of my face. It's just starting to visually confuse me. There we go. Now, where did this go? Did I not grab it? Did I just grab it? Oh, I did. Humans are weird. That is a pretty reasonable statement. New collection, buildings. Just so I have an idea where the hell I am. GZ. Kind of like that it hangs off the tarp like that off the edge too. There we go. And we'll bring it right to our corner edge here too. So a little shed action there. Oh, I remember what else I needed to do too. We want to delete. Which one do we like? We like the empty one, I think. I want to delete this one, and this one. Delete. Yes. And then come back and tab 2. Would they have a railing? I don't know. We'll give it over to them right now. We'll see how we feel about it. Good. And EZ1. Railings. I'm not honestly sure that they would have a railing over here because but they do. It's fine. For right now anyway. That's all looking good. I want to do, something there. Do I have? Ooh, yeah, I know what I want to use. The super toroid. Which we will have to fix. But Alt R, scale it. Cool. Want something going around that, just cause. And I think grab those. Yes. And plus assign. And let's make that a yellow glow. Oh, I made that years ago. It's a random thing that I made. It's essentially just a a torus that I applied a wire modifier to and then extruded some things up from. But it's just a super fun little tool. But yeah, it was like a torus that I just applied the wire mod to and warped around a little bit. But it's freaking cool in my opinion. I love it. So, oh, I hid those things, right? So it's one of those bullshit things that does nothing but looks cool. So come on. Yes. And none of those need to be turned on. That's good. I'm gonna get rid of this guy now. Ceiling on. Okay. I'm a big believer in just making random greebles every now and then just to use. And you're updating your images. Cool. That's where we're at. It is dark still, but we can punt that up a little bit. And we haven't changed our sky yet. I think that's looking good though. Oh, I remember why I didn't like this. I don't like that orange. Well, let's just get rid of that. It's just annoying me. So, railings. Tab 3 L L. I'm just gonna make them steel. Mm-hmm. Indeed. Okay, that's looking good. Nice. And we could even, let's take it again. RX 180. And just grab those two. Yeah. And this, and over to here. Let's put it coming down off this other one. And it'll give some cool lights too. Yeah, that works. Is it lined up right? Seems like it's a little bit off center. Probably depends more on how you look at it, but yeah. Good deal. Mm-hmm. Nice. Now, where are we at? 114. I think it might be time for a sky so we can see what kind of light's going to bleed into this space from the outside world. HDR, import. $55. See what's in 55. What does it look like? Those are dark. Those are the night ones, right? Oh, those are very bright. It's kind of a day. Meaning it looks nice. We don't want that, no. This is kind of a cloudier day, which may or may not matter. Maybe we actually want light coming in. I don't know. Let's try 1185. We can always add our own light to it to adjust to. Yeah, it's pretty dark. Not really any kind of sun. We can, let's just rotate it, see if we get anything more. But it's pretty dark. Probably, is that like the brightest area? Is it doing anything for us? Yeah, I mean a little. We're not going to be looking out because our cave doesn't support anything past that. So maybe a bit of fog too. We're gonna kind of cinematic this one up a bit just so we can see it. I mean, the reality is like caves are freaking dark, and that's just how it's supposed to be. So you have to kind of cheat it. We could do that. Easy fog. Which one do we want to do? Wispies. Wispies are always kind of cool. Let's do wispies. Okay. GZ4. Control A. All transforms scale. Great. That's probably as high as we need to go. There we go. It's covering our whole cave. We're above water. Go up slightly, just so we'll see how it looks, but try to avoid it in the water if we can. Rotation scale. Density needs to come way down, like 0.1. Let's just see if we can't set a camera angle we like for something better now. Get an idea how big the ship is now, right? You can see it's like, oh yeah, it's not small. Okay, that seems cool. And it's going to be dark. Let's see. How dark is it going to be? That is our question. Pretty dark. Fog looks cool though. Photographer. Exposure 6. 5. Then I mean bring these down just a little bit. Power 250. 100. That's getting kind of cool, I think. I'm not digging it for an angle yet, but I'm try looking through. Yeah. And we're at 50, so let's go to 35. Give us more. And we've lost all of our ground ones. And maybe that's fine. Or maybe that. As an initial shot, let's see. Focus on probably the ship. Do the cockpit. I think we need a little bit more light on the left side. I'm liking these two things here. I think they're cool. That feels very nice. This is working well. I like the little sort of rim light on this side here like that. But I think we need a little bit of light over here. So let's do that. Let's turn off our ceiling. 7. And maybe, well, ooh, we could, first off, take another one of these. See if this is enough to scale it up a bit or bring it down. Scale it up a bit. It's off our camera, but it might actually give us enough light there. We don't even need more. Ooh, yeah. Let's see. It helps, but I don't think it's enough. But it does help. Okay. So then ceiling again, followed by. Let's just come here, tab, Shift A, plane, GZ, 7, S3, tab, or in tab, right. W, subdivide, 3, 2. Okay. Yeah, let's see if that gives us back a platform. It does. Okay. We can even take this whole platform and just bring it. No, can't do that. I have to edit first because it's part of the other platform. Yeah. Okay. In fact, let's just make it not part of the other platform. P section. Great. Now it's its own platform. G. And yeah, I like that. Okay. Can even tab. And what happens if we I'm actually going to try something else. Shift S2, AX faces. Shift A, plane, S4, or 5, or even 6. 6 looks good. Okay, and that makes it 16 meters. Okay, and tab, W, subdivide, 5. Sure. Or 4. 4. Okay, good. And then 3. X faces. And 2. EZ1. And here, EZ. Cool. Tab 2. EZ1. Another whole platform there. Why? I don't know. Why not? 7. It's grab our boy here. And that, 7. Shift Alt D, G to here, GZ. There. And there. Let's see if that gives us enough light now. I think it will be much brighter. Might even be too bright. Well, it's not too bright. It's off far enough over that it's still a little bit needs more, honestly. Otherwise, I like it for the location. So I think it's cool for our scene, but it's not adding us the light that we need. I might just take. I also don't want to get too close to the ship because that's dumb to put things where they have to take off and land, right? So here. Let's see if that does it for us. Ceiling. It's the matching up of realism with what you need for your image and your story. No, I don't like it there. Maybe the backside though. We want it back more. G to like here, maybe. We might like that better. Ah! Right, ceiling. Oh yeah, I mean, there's lots of, yeah, that's better. That's cool. And we might even just fake it now. That's the other option. Is what if we come here? This is always a last resort for me because I like motivated lights a lot. Movie people do not give a shit, but it's always. But I am definitely a motivated light kind of guy. Size of 4 meters. Let's even go to like 8 meters, so it's nice and soft. Up. Basically as high up as we can get it without it puncturing the ceiling. And power of like 1,000 because it's so wide, and then like 9,000. Let's see what that does. Yeah, that's too bright, but that's kind of although, honestly, it doesn't say there couldn't be a light in the top of the ceiling, but 5,000 or no, 500. I can count my zeros. Yeah, maybe even a little less. 250. I definitely think it helps. It's utterly unmotivated, but that's okay. Let's go to disk. Maybe even a little less. 100. Let's see. 100 is not bright enough. 200. As long as we're separating that edge, I feel good. I think 250 was better though. Yeah. Okay. I have no people, but that's fine. Entirely unmotivated, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Maybe one more little thing that does not have light, but does give us something cool. Ceiling, get rid of that. And maybe we put this thing, something else I made a long time ago, but I'm just looking at my old collection of doodads, basically. And 0. Maybe we even put it in the water here. Cool. Yep. Let's just edit it. 3 and E. There we go. Now it goes somewhere. Let's see. Again, turn on the ceiling. Oh, it does light up. Ooh, I forgot I had light on it. I'm not sure I like the light on it, but I like the shape. Air filter light emit, strength of 1.5. Just make it very dim. Yeah, now that's cool. Just gives us more random things. I think that's pretty much where I wanted to be, and we're right about at time. So I think I'm going to call it now. Let's just look at it one more time. So we've got our ship, got our space, the lights. We got this cool platform, so we can come in here and do another shot or two looking in. I like this one over here as well. It feels like it's a space that gets used, but it's not like a huge base or anything, which is correct for what I want. Yeah, let's turn our depth to 250, and we're going to turn our max samples to 512, because otherwise we're going to go insane. And we'll cut the quality down from 32 to 24 on these, because we don't need as many light balances. 24 is still an insane high amount, but it will make our time a lot better. And then just change our resolution up to 100%. And I think we're good to render. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out with me, folks. Always appreciated. It's a good way to start a week. We're gonna do some more tomorrow. I'm reasonably sure we will be back to the desert continent either tomorrow or Wednesday. Ooh, I may not be here tomorrow, actually. I just remembered I have an extras gig and I'm not sure when it starts. So probably there will not be a stream tomorrow. They haven't told me anything about it yet, except I have to pretend to be in a wedding. So nothing tomorrow, but back Wednesday. And we should be, like I said, back to the desert by either Wednesday or Thursday then, if I'm not doing one tomorrow. Anyway, take care, folks. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to y'all later. Okay, bye.